Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm ZBest. Today I will cover the VZ68 Squall. I have the Tier 8 Premium Czech Light Tank all queued up, ready to go. I'll quickly show you guys what the kind of generic stats are. Go through a quick replay, nothing super extraordinary, share my opinions on it, and then go over the post-game stats and give a quick conclusion. Nothing super special about this tank, and really not too much to say. So overall, just like the Tech Tree tanks, has a clip where you can dump a lot of shells. It's an auto cannon. Doesn't go super fast, only 55. Camo, you can get it to be quite good actually. Same with the V range. I recommend, for at least for marking purposes, going for a spotting build. If you are just going to have fun, you can probably go a turbo build or a turbo and HP kind of loadout. But in general, for consistency, a spotting build is going to give you the most, I guess, opportunities to get all the assistance and whatever else you might need. So standard rounds, 182 pen, 750 shell velocity. Premium rounds, 236 pen, which is actually quite good, 950 shell velocity. And then the HE is 50 pen, 720 shell velocity. What I do recommend is putting perfect charge on your crew. If you don't already have it on your crew for the Tech Tree tanks, and that will make it a lot more comfortable. Overall, it's same concept. You fire standard rounds most of the time because you can do the most damage. It's 8 damage per shot, so you have clip damage of 800. If you switch to higher pen, it's only 600. You can pen more shots on heavily armored targets, so there are times that it is the better round. And whenever you have the opportunity, HE is a lot of fun if you can pull up to a lightly armored tank destroyer or anything else that you can pen with 50 millimeters of HE, because you can do 1600 damage in under 4 seconds, which is always an absolute meme. Yeah, so 6 degrees of gun depression, only 1100 hit points, no armor, not even really worth going into this, just because there are some auto ricochet angles, but for the most part, it's just easy pen, even against firing HE. So nothing really there. Basically avoid taking hits, and that's really all I can say. So let's get into the replay. Like I said, this isn't a very special game. I did not try to keep playing until I got a replay where I did like 6,000 damage or something ridiculous. I just wanted to get a kind of normal replay of what standard gameplay in this tank looks like, which is, for the most part, take opportunity shots. Now, that Char, I have no idea what he was trying to do. Cutting off a light tank is quite frustrating. So I'm not going to dump a Type 59. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Anyways, I think this thing is kind of falls like in the kind of useful if you want a crew trainer for the there's the auto cannon for you. Of course, I somehow do not do the damage that I needed to do. That's one of the things you have to always keep in mind. But yeah, anyways, it's a good crew trainer for the Tech Tree ones. The play style is almost identical, and for the most part, it's a solid premium. And I will say, because of the way that this tank is set up, there is no penalty to shooting premium rounds, no higher credits. And typically you're looking to fire the best round, which could be HE, could be the high pen APCR, or the low pen AP, depending on what how you want to maximize your damage. And because it's a light tank, you can get a bunch of spotting damage too. So this can be quite a good credit maker. I will say that. So keep that in mind. Other than that, it's quite average, but it will be a good credit maker just because you don't have to fire a lot of, well, you won't be firing premium rounds because you don't have them, and you also have quite good ability to spot tanks. That's why I recommend going for a spotting build, because you can just kind of chill, spot things, and then go from there. If you have not played the Tech Tree tanks, your standard rounds have the lowest, have lower pen than the quote-unquote premium rounds, but they have more damage per shell, so you'll do more damage with less pen, and if you have higher pen, you'll do less damage. So you kind of balance that. I highly recommend having intuition, and you also have to be careful not to load partial clips, so you always have to keep an eye on how many shells you have, or at least how much is left, so you don't load a partial clip. And then, yeah, you kind of just rotate between what shell is going to be the best at that situation. I've only done 1,000 combined here. Not really anything I can do on 600 hit points. I'm just kind of waiting and using my opportunities. That's really all you do in this thing. At 55, the top speed is quite slow, so you don't necessarily want to do like big time active runs. You're not going to be the first light tank to bushes either, so you'll have to pick and choose how you're going to do it, because you do end up having to play even 90s, which are faster, have better camo, are smaller. This thing is quite large, so it's kind of a lot of bad, but like I said, the good is you'll make credits. It is a good crew trainer, and I mean, it does have some fun factor to it as well, but yeah. So anyways, I'm up to about 1,200, so nothing super special. Got the spotting for the Progetto, and now I'm just going to drive at the Panther to try to get as much damage as I can get. So 900 spotting, 600 damage. Nothing super crazy, nothing really to complain about. So post-game stats, 3,000 combined. Auto repair vehicle, not very much. Ammunition, nothing. It's going to come down to your consumables and how you use them, but I mean, 50k credit profit for a very mediocre game is honestly not terrible, and I think it's going to be one of the better kind of, even if you're tryharding, you'll still be able to make a lot of credits using it. So it might not be the best tank. I think that crown goes to the Contradictus, but this thing is good for other reasons. It's not overpowered, it's not going to carry games a lot, it's not going to do a bunch of stuff, but as a premium tank, it'll do its job. You'll make credits, it's kind of fun, and you can train your crew. So anyways, with that, I think this is one of those that you can definitely enjoy if you get it in the boxes, I don't think it's worth chasing unless you really want a premium light tank or a crew trainer. Outside of that, hopefully this video has been useful. Let me know in the comments what you think of the autocannon lights, and if there's anything else you want to mention. I will see you guys around.